Check, check, check. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me here on a little last-minute ping, little last-minute live stream. Wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time to get a stream in today, and then things just lined up, and I said, you know what, we got to get back in the Mad Dog. I wanted to fly the Mad Dog last week after we flew the 737, kind of on an old airplane kick right now, right? So 737 is old, Mad Dog is old, and I figured, well, we're going to do a short flight. What better short flight to do than a quick hop here from DFW over to New Orleans. We're getting the radome repaired. It looks like this crew flew through some hail last night. We're getting an oil change there on engine number 1. But other than that, we got a Mad Dog ready to rock and roll. So hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Pretty sombering weekend here from the United States. We're not going to get into it too much, but it's just been a rough couple of days for a lot of us here in the US of A. But I hope we're going to start to turn the page and just start off Monday night with a little stream and then a little bit of double header football action later tonight, which should be good. So, Zach, good to see you, my man. Duke update is out. I know, man. Well, after I scheduled the stream is when I figured it out. So, I got the stream set up, ready to go, and then I saw the update for the Duke. Now, that will be coming up next, most likely, later this week. But, yeah, Duke for sure. I've also wanted to fly the TBM. Jeff, good to see you, my man. Yes, the TBM also got an update. I've been somebody posted a screenshot of that TBM cockpit, and I was like, that's all right. I remember that cockpit. I love that cockpit. I do love the TBM, so it'd be fun to fly the TBM as well. I'm going to try to do some PM streams as well as our normal jet streams during the day. So this week I should have a pretty light load of stuff that I got going on. So PM is for turbopropping, and we'll be in the Dukes, the TBM. So Billy B16, good to see you. Zach's in the house. A digital alert, my friend. What's up, man? Bill's Mafia. Gross. How's it going, Bill's Mafia? I hope Josh Allen's, he's got some tampons for his nose there. You got a little owie. Alexander's in the house. Zach Lewind, I already said Zach. What's up twice? AJ Funari, goodness gracious. What's up, man? Jeremy Harvey in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Thrust Set is here. John Cipher, Delta Fan, Tyson, Virtual Flight Diaries. How's it going, my man? How you feeling today? How's getting a good Monday? Ready to rock and roll? Carlito's in the house. Good to see you as well. Tootco is here. Johan Jacobs, good to see you as well. Chris Duper, good to see you. Magnus and Buckhead Todd, many more. Thank you all for tuning in. I can hear airplanes taking off. Sounds like Beyond ATC is doing Beyond ATC things. So I do need to get home to get the ribs going for a little Monday night football situation. So let's not waste too much time here. Kind of cool to do a little walk around here and see the 2009 textures here from inside the radome. Oh, man. I haven't actually looked inside of here since 2024, but that's yeah, well, hopefully those are addressed on the latest and greatest update when they do drop it. There's our JT8D out there ready to rock and roll. We are rocking the sound pack as well. So we've got another United. A lot of United's taking off here for it being DFW. So airplane is chalked, cold and dark. We're ready to get going. We're sitting at Alpha 11. So who is ready to start this bird with me? We'll hawk into the pit here. Walk into the cockpit. Get everything fired up. What's up, AJ? Thanks for the 34-month support. Flying the 727, then the Mad Dog. I knew it. V1 to Red Air confirmed. Get Boris on a few flights. Man, speaking of Boris, thank you for the support, AJ. Sucks to be a Vikings fan. But speaking of Boris, he's got the Lear. We have the Lear 35 with Boris sound pack. Gonna have to get that bound up now that we're in Sim Update 3 as well. Or excuse me, we're in Sim Update 3, right? Or Sim Update 2. I think I'm in Sim Update 2. Whatever Sim Update I'm on the stable version, and now we can bind things. The Lear 35 is going to have to happen. We're going to have to do a Lear 35 stream because it's got Boris sound pack. So that is on the burner for this week. Let me get the sounds juiced up here a little bit, and let's get this MD80 fired up. So battery switch is coming on. We'll lock it over. We'll go right into the external bus power. My goodness, absolutely love it. Turn up some sounds a little bit more here. Now, I ran the time forward to, 5 p.m. It's actually 5:35 p.m. local time, DFW. I'm going to turn our engine sounds up a tad so we have a little extra juice here in the cockpit. Then we'll kind of reset our overhead view here, and let's kind of do a miniature flow. So we'll throw you over to external power. We got good volts and amps. That looks good. Those are on bus. We'll get the galley power on. Don't need any of this. All fuel tank pumps are off. We'll turn the no smoking sign off just because we're sitting at the gate. We'll arm the emergency exit lights. Meter can stay off for right now. These all stay off. Everything looking good. We'll go standby, primary, transfer lockout is closed. I'll hit the magic barrel ref. Field elevation is basically 0 feet, so that is set. Ram air auto, that all looks good. Logo lights are coming on. HP bleed supply is off right now. We don't have anything doing that. I believe that has to be, we have to look at the message, so we'll skip that test. Over here we have the Mach,
Overspeed.
or max airspeed warning, I should say.
Overspeed.
Stall.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Beautiful. All right, we hopefully don't have to hear any of that today. Everything else looks good. Ground procs, we could do that test. Should we do it? Let's do it. No?
Glide slope.
There we go. There's a toggle.
Pull up.
It's going to run through the jip whiz.
Terrain.
While that gets
terrain.
going, let's go ahead and pull
Pull
this
up.
out. Billy B-16, hail damage radome, no fun. Line maintenance life, yep. Wouldn't be the first time an American Airlines airplane went into a hailstorm, would it? All right, so we got that erected. We'll go pause and knit so these can start doing their aligning things. That's set up there. Let's go to the menu. Let's go ACARS. Let's go AOC, pre-flight, and knit data, and a knit request. We'll get that cooking. With that cooking over there, let's come over here and begin the aircraft ceviches. As soon as we get the SimBrief OFP. Beautiful 8181. That is a lot of people. Locked and loaded. 160. Max 0 fuel weight is above. Oh, you know what? Did we file this as the wrong MD80? We might have. Is this an MD83 or an MD88? This is an MD82. So according to SimBrief, let me re-edit this. I have this as an MD88. This is an MD82, which that will absolutely mess with our weights. So let's regenerate that. And because I was going to say, we got some weight issues there. Okay, that should be better. Estimating 0 fuel, 118.1. Still looks a little off. But 118.1, 125.3. Why are we getting a check? What if we import OFP? Hold on, let's come over here. Weight and balance preliminary weights. 0 fuel, 125.0. Where are we getting that from? Let's do a flight plan request before we... Let's go pre-flight, flight plan as well. I must be missing something simple here. SimBrief is saying estimating 0 fuel 118. Where's it getting 125 from? Something is sus. That's all right. I'll tell you what. We'll just rock and roll. Too many donuts, AJ. You might be right on that. Anyway, we got a full boat. We'll double check our balances. We'll load it up as full to the gills, pretty much, and then we will go from there. But we need the fuel. That's going to start boarding, or that's going to start fueling, I should say. As far as boarding is concerned, let's go ahead and hang tight on the boarding. Let's get the APU up and running. We'll get some duct pressure going, and then we'll get the air on, and then we'll start that. Don't tell me we've got a bugged APU now. Nope, there she goes. Have you tried the RJ Professional? I have. A long time ago, Magnus. I love the RJ series. I haven't flown it in a while, though. RJ85 is a great series. Anything from Just Fly is fantastic. Thanks for the 60 months of support, man. Really appreciate you. Virtual Flight Diaries. My goodness. VFD dropping 50 gifted subs. Wow. A massive 50 gift sub bomb from Virtual Flight Diaries. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate that. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that, Virtual Flight Diaries. If you pick up a membership from VFD, make sure you shout them out. Say thank you. It's going to be a while before I get to see any chat messages, so I'm just going to continue to plug away at the box here since Virtual Flight Diaries is being so kind, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very generous of you. DFW. Let's see if I can remember what it is. Can't I just do DFW KMSY? Isn't this kind of like the hack view? Yep. That loads it. Beautiful. Activate. And then we're going to get beyond ATC. Addons here, and then we'll get a clearance.
5 at 5. Visibility
APU air on.
7,000. Scanner hit 25,000. Temperature 33. 2.16. Altimeter 3002. VFR conditions. Landing runways 18 right, 17 center, 17 left. Departing runways 17 right, 18 left.
1718.
Trains in operation around Dallas FT Worth.
What?
Arrive on initial contact, you have information kilo.
What was in operation around DFW? Oh, well. We have information kilo.
Dallas FT Worth Airport information kilo.
FT Worth kilo. Woot, MD80 stream. Max, what's up, man? Good to see you. Skystream, good to see you over there on the vertical chat. As if you want a question for you, if you're flying a 738 and you go below minimums and you get 1 white, 3 reds, and you can't save it, could you still go around? Of course, you can always go around. You can go around all the way to the end, man. You can bounce off the runway, go around. Always go around. Green wave, that's what I heard. It's a green wave in the vicinity of Dallas-Fort Worth, Virtual Flight Diaries. Indeed, indeed. Thank you so much again, man. Really appreciate that. And Taylor Smith, who was that? Drew Smith, excuse me, Drew Smith. Thank you for rejoining up, re-upping there as a commercial pilot member, my friend. Very, very kind. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and get an IFR clearance. Ooh, do I need to set my mic? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see if it's saved. Good afternoon, Fort Worth clearance, American 357, clearance to New Orleans, please, with information kilo.
American 357 DFW clearance, thanks for kilo. Clear
You're
to
welcome.
Armstrong, New Orleans, Marsh Tree departure, Zalia transition.
Wow, those are
filed.
great. That's great
Climb
pronunciation.
VSID, departure frequency 126.475, squawk 5555.
Oh, I like that. I like that squawk code, 555. Cleared to New Orleans via the March 3 departure, Zalia transition, then as filed, climb via SID. Departure frequency is 126.475, squawk 5555 for American 357.
American Tree 57, read back correct. Contact ground 1 tree 1.8 when ready for push or start.
Contact ground 131.8. We're ready for push or start. American 357. All right, wonderful. So we got our clearance. Let me go to the maintenance. Let's go ahead and close the radome and the engine cowls before we start boarding. We don't want to send passengers out with those open. So we'll go ahead and begin boarding. Let's go ahead and... I thought I saw the airplane start to tilt backwards. We don't want to be ended up on our tail. Do we need a tail skid? All right, we should have some duct pressure now. If we go ahead and go boom, boom, we should get some packs up and running here. So, yep, air should be coming on. Got PSI. Auto, auto. I thought I could hear the packs before. Are the crossbeam valves supposed to be closed for? No, we need those open for the packs, so... I don't know, for some reason I thought I could hear the pack sound before. All right, let's go ahead and get this in here. So, departure arrival index, we're going to be blasting off runway 17 right, Marsh 3. If I had $1 for every time I took off the Marsh 3 departure, I'd have several $100s right now. Marsh 3, Zalia transition, execute that. Arrival index, we're going into New Orleans. ILS 11 is what we're planning on right now, down the trash. Are we on the trash one or the Trish one? That's one that just depends on the controller. No, we're on the Addad one at an LSU Tigers today. So Addad 1, LSU. Wonderful. Execute that. Lock it in. Route is good. And NIT ref, fuel cruise altitude 330. 0 fuel weight. I'm going to put what we're estimating here. Estimating 1181. 118.1. And let's go ahead and put that in here. Is there no way to click and hold it? 118. Nabil, what's going on, man? Long time no see, dude. How you doing, man? Long time no see. 118. All about the West Tex too? That's a good one too. 1181 on the estimated 0 fuel weight. That looks good. All right, those are set. We also need to, I've never really finished my flow. Hydraulic pumps, that's coming aux. It's going to suck in the flaps. That looks good. Boarding is almost, well, they're started there. 40 of 162. As far as our climb via, he said climb via SID on the Zalia, or excuse me, Marsh. So charts, I wonder if I need to relink Navigraph. DFW, SID, Marsh 3, all the way down here, Marsh 3, climb via SID, should be 10,000 if memory serves me right. Top out to 10,000 feet, that looks good because we're going off 17 right. So we'll go Flight Director 1, Flight Director 2, up to 10,000. Actually, I have my Bravo. No, I'm using Beyond ATC, United Rampy, Beyond ATC. 10,000 is armed, heading, that looks good. Let's get the position light on as well. I think we need to juice up the cockpit here, Tad. What do you guys say? A little bit of panel light juice. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of panel light juice here. As we get ready to fly off into the sunset. So, we'll do that here. A little panel, a little bit of this. No floodlight yet. Oh, that looks good. Squawk code is 5555, so we'll clear you out. Nope. Nope, 5555. We'll put you in XPDR mode. We're in position 1. Ground is ready for push and start. 31.8. That checks. 26 will be the FO. We'll take care of all that. Magic Barrel ref is set. Now we're going to plan our trim and V speeds. And I'll tell you what, let's go on bus on the APU. We will disconnect from the external power. External power to APU. We still have volts and amps. That looks good. We'll go back to ground cervices. And we will disconnect the GPU. We're good to disconnect, sir. All right, weight and balance.
Envoy 4159, cross runway 17 center at Alpha 1. Continue taxi via Zulu Mike Yankee. Hold short runway 17 right.
Why is that 0 fuel weight so much higher?
Alpha 1. Continue taxi via Zulu Mike Yankee.
I'm concerned.
Hold short runway 17 right.
What if I just
Envoy
import
4159.
OFP? DFW MSYA cars. This is saying 0 fuel weight 125.3. Takeoff weight CG, max 0 fuel weight is here. We're above that. I'm a little bit sussed out, Chad. I'm a little bit sus with what we got going on here. So really, I need to put one. I should just put those numbers in here. That's going to be a lot of scrolling. I'm a little bit concerned of that. I don't have a matching 0 fuel weight here. The most I go is 123.4.
Envoy 4159, cross runway 17 right at Alpha Tree. Continue taxi via Yankee Hotel Yankee.
Cross runway 17 right at Alpha 3. Continue taxi via Yankee Hotel Yankee Envoy 4159.
What if we remove some of that cargo? 0 fuel weight 121.8. That looks better. Let's do that. 121.8. Swiss cheese is already lining up. All right, we'll get it. Gross weight 121.8. That looks good. All right. Okay. Now let's kind of calculate the rest of our stuff here. So that's 8.4 on the trim. We'll come over here, performance for DFW 17 right for depart tours. 17 right, dry, optimum flap. OAT is much hotter than 15. Let's call it 30. Anti-soft packs on takeoff weight is going to be... Please don't clear that out. Takeoff weight estimating 139.3.
Taxi via Echo Tree, Echo, Echo 2 Yankee. Hold short runway 18 left.
Let's round up 139.4. Calculate that. What kind of flap we're going to get here? 2.5, that's super mid. We're going to go flaps. We need some dial of flap action. Let's go flaps 10. Let's force it to flaps 10. Flaps 2.5 is too weak. Flap 10, cell temp 39, which is within 10 of our OAT, so we're going Toga takeoff. Max takeoff 149.7. So this is, I like these. These seem pretty conservative. 40, 44, 53. So as far as fuel is concerned, let's finish this up. 18.1 and no fuel scheduling required. Cost index is 35. Reserves of 3 thou. Cruise altitude 330. Takeoff speeds 33. 140. And then I forget the rest. 40, 44, 53. 144, 153. 153. We'll dial you in here. We got a Resto with the 100 ARS. Forgive me because I don't know what those are. Thank you so much, man, for the 100 ARS. Appreciate you. Hello, Captain. I've only just now realized I can use my devalued currency to abuse the super chat, so hello. Please don't ban me. I can also use it to gift memberships. Argentina. Thank you. Argentinian somethings. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate you. Yes, let's not abuse it, but hey, I do appreciate the support, man. Thank you for that super chat, man. Greetings from Argentina. Bo, what's going on, man? Good to see you as well. Mickey G. Oh yeah, we're making it to the destination, my man. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Hope the Steelers still suck because it looks like they sucked on Sunday, so that always makes me happy. All right, takeoff to TOGA. No flex required. Let's finish up our dial-a-flap situation. We got 10 dial-a-flap and confirmed trim for takeoff weight CG 12.3. with flap 10 is going to run the trim up there just a little bit more. Stabilizer. All right, that is set. Flaps 10. I feel like I swear I used to hear the pack sounds, like air conditioning. It seems way too quiet in here. Right? Or is it just me? Steelers sucked, but hey, the Cowboys won. That's true, Mickey G. We got that Cowboys game. Chef's kiss, my man. Love that Cowboys game. Go Seahawks. Ew, gross. My life got better 19 months ago. Nabil, thank you so much for the 19 months of support. Very kind of you to say, my man. Look, I tell you what, Nabil, we're missing some Nabil Hamdoui trailer videos. So we're gonna have to get back to the Tour de Americas because I need to start playing those videos again. I miss them. So hope all has been well, my man. What traffic am I using? I have everything knocked down to 2s and 3s now. I have everything 2s and 3s because I don't want to be waiting for takeoff. So 2s and 3s. All right, I think we're just about ready to go. Let's go ahead and that's all confirmed. Weight and balance entries have been double checked. We're right at the limit. We're going to be below our max takeoff weight. Aircraft services, we've just finished boarding. Let's do something I don't typically do. Normal checklist, cockpit crew, AHRS verified, FMS, GPS, emergency lights, cabin signs, windshield, anti-ice on. So let's go ahead and do our flow. Boom, boom, captain, PERS, fuel tank pumps on for the ones that we have fuel in. Do we have anything in the center? We do not, just 50 pounds. We'll reset the cabin call. That all looks good to me. And I think we are ready. Let's go ahead and continue. Engine sync, select off, stall warning tested, aircon shut off, blah, 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 TRP, blah, blah, blah. All right, it goes from that to straight up taxi checklist. Air switch is off, TRP, V-bugs, flight instruments, FMS, flight controls, flap slat, auto brake. That's for taxi, I guess. All right, cool. I'm good with all that. All the doors and windows are closed. Bring out the charts. It's time to light it up and get out of here. So anti-collision light is coming on. And to back us up here, let's go with the old school charts here. Gross weight 140,000 pounds. If I go to 141, our speeds dry 41, 45, 54. I mean, they match completely at 140, so I know the speeds look good. Max OAT 33F. We're doing Toga takeoff. I like all the speeds. They all checked out. I think we're ready. I think we are ready. Aristo given 10 gifted subs to the channel. Aristo, thank you so much, man, for the 10 gifted memberships. If you pick one up from Aristo, make sure you shout him out and say thank you. Much too kind. Appreciate that, my good friend. Thank you for giving back to the channel, man. Very kind. All right, I got 54 spam calls. Let me clear these out. Let's go ahead and get the cams online. We're rocking the Cat 3, or excuse me, We're not rocking Cat 3 today. We are rocking Blackbird Controls. Momentary brain fart there. Blackbird Controls Boeing tiller, which I think it represents this the closest for tiller selection. So we got that up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and give him a call. Thrust set, what's up, man? You're still cursed? Hey, dude. It's all good, Thrust set. It's all good, my man. Just glad to have you here on board for this flight. So let's go ahead and request push and start. I'm going to turn the FO on, and I'm going to let him do all the work. Let's go.
American 357 at gate Alpha 11, request pushback.
American 357 DFW ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face
Look at
east.
that. Hold on.
Pushback approved, face east, American 357.
Look at the, we've got a retro American over here, the Air Cal. Where's Pede Monitor when you need him? That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to do a power back on this one, right, chat? So let's go ahead. We are cleared for push and start. So let's go ahead. System A, is it odd? It is. It's a 15th. We're doing System A, no start pump required. High pressure bleed supply is off. Off. Bleed pressure for start is good. Here we go. Turn in 1. Shh. Oh, we caught it. Probably need to turn the starter off. Starter off. Switched over. Good volts and amps on right. Let's go ahead and turn number 1. Here we go. Engine stabilized. Turning 1. FSLTL, I believe they've moved. My mic was muted. Turks, what's up, man? Good to see you. This is Matt, by the way. Am I ready for next week? I am getting there. I'm getting there, man. I am definitely trying to do as much prep as I can. Ironically, all like professional prep services are essentially booked out. You have to be at least like 4 weeks out. So I'm not going to let that worry me, though, because I feel like I know what to expect. I've talked to enough people that have been through it recently, so I'm trying to prepare myself mentally as much as possible, and logbook is going to be perfecto. So I just ordered a label maker, actually, for that, because I'm making it all professional and stuff. But I'm trying not to think about it too much, because it'll stress me out. But yeah, I'm prepping as hard as I can, man. I'm excited. I don't know how I'm going to sleep another week, because I can't go to sleep tonight, because I keep running T-mats through my head.
Envoy 3971.
All right, we got 2 good starts. Let's go ahead and get this thing rocking. HP bleed is going to auto. That system off. That looks good. We got left and right volts and amps. That all checks out. We'll get flaps after push and start. Let's go ahead and release the brakes. Here we go. Golly, I should be a freaking reverse. I should put that on my resume. Professional power backer. Captain Simp, my man, thank you for the $5 super chat. I've been out of the V1. Are you making a career move? TBD, Captain Simp. TBD. Let me just tell you this. All options are still on the table. So thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Pushback complete. V speeds are set. 153 on the regular one. Reset that. We'll go APU air off. APU master switch off. We're going flaps 10. I think that's 10. I might have gone one too far. We'll double check with the cockpit. Flight controls. Checked. John, I totally agree with you, man. Coolest thing in aviation we'll never see again. 100% agree. Double check. Flaps are in position 10. Well, they're in 11, which is really dial a flap 10. So that checks out. Let's go ahead and release brakes. Takeoff config check. Yep, we're ready to go. Let's get out of here.
American 357, request taxi to the active.
American Tree 57, runway 17 right, taxi via Zulu, Lima, Echo Foxtrot.
Let's go, baby.
Runway 17 right, taxi via Zulu, Lima, Echo Foxtrot, American 357.
Zulu, Lima, Echo Fox intersection. Here we go. I think Zulu is gonna, we gotta go all the way. Well, Zulu bridge is over here, so he wants us to get over here. He didn't really tell us how to get to Zulu, so we're just going to take the shortest possible way, which is going to be right here. I guess technically we'd have to call for a spot number. All right, brake checked. That looks good. All right, double check. Our TRP is in takeoff mode. We got 10,000 feet is armed. We'll go ahead and hit TO. That is set. I wonder if our speeds reset here. Oh, I double clicked it. That's why. Speeds are set. In the box, our gross weight comparison is checked. That looks good. I guess we could put runway heading in there. Well, Zulu is the first right here. And we'll throw in 176 runway heading. I love the Mad Dog, man. There's so much you got to do in this thing. All right. 176 Zulu, looking for Echo, which should be the next one after this one. Right? Well, no. Wait, are we at? Well, Zulu. Echo Fox is down there, my friend. We'll go to where you meant for me to go. Oh, he did say Lima. Guys, chat, he said Lima. I kept thinking he said Zulu Echo Fox. I'm like, there's no way to get to Echo Fox from Zulu. They're parallel. I forgot. There's a Lima in there. All right, if that's the worst thing we screw up on this one, that's all right. We'll just tell them we don't have the right scenery. Hey, ground, American 357. We actually only made the turn here on Yankee. American 357, Roger. No worries. Just take it down. Yeah, let's take Kilo Echo Fox Flight. All right. No harm, no foul. Speeds are set. RNAV to T-Rex is set. I am ready. Afternoon, Franco. What's up, man? So this one time I was flying an MD80 around Columbia. Listen, the autopilot was not properly bound. It's not properly bound for this one either. I have to still click the yoke. ATC is very forgiving, yeah. Don't do that real world. Echo Fox. Echo Hotel, Echo Golf, and Echo Fox is going to be full length. I'll definitely blame the FO Bush Martini. They butchered the Jeff route, right?
American Tree 57, contact DFW Tower 134.9er. Have a good afternoon.
Oh, well, thank you. You too.
Contact Tower 134.9er, American 357.
Iced pumpkin spice latte chat, not from Starbucks, 10 for 10, highly recommend. even though it's 97 degrees
All aircraft
outside.
be advised, information Lima, now current altimeter 3000.
3000, crisis averted, chat. 3000 set. Here's Echo Fox. Should we keep it rolling like professionals? Let's keep it rolling.
American 357, holding short, runway 17 right.
American 357 DFW tower, wind 125 at 8. Fly runway heading runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff, American 357.
Runway heading is 176. United Rampy, this is Beyond ATC. Beyond ATC. My name is Jeff. Oh man, this is not a 321. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Overshooting there like Turks during this upgrade, OE. Come on now. Still overshot. It's alright. Alright, 176. Spin the camera around. Spin the camera around. There it is. There we go. Locked and loaded. Y'all ready? Nope, not ready that way. Alright, let's get some yogas in chat. TO is set. Spool them up 50. Here we go. We're going flying. TO. Oh, I love that sound. I love it in the sim. Alright, here we go. I have my hardware levers back a little bit so I can manage the EFIS. Clamp. 100 knots. Thrust set. Simulations. Man, I took off to go to Cancun the other day. We used freaking almost the whole runway. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Fly with. Oh, if that's not a classic sight right there. Are you kidding me? Hair metal MD80 at a DFW. If that's not nostalgic, I don't know what is. Alright, there's 400 feet. We're going to select heading. Heading select.
357, contact Lone Star departure. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Lone Star. Good day, American 357.
Contact Lone Star departure, American 357. Have a good one.
And
Lone Star, American
VNAV.
357, 2,100 feet.
American 357, Lone Star departure, radar contact, cleared direct tracks, resume the marsh tree. Climb, maintain 16,000 feet.
Clear direct tracks, resume the marsh tree. Climb, maintain 16,000 feet. American 357.
Alright, climb via... Or no, climb and maintain 16. Flaps up one step, which is going to make barely a bit of difference. We're cleaning it up now. Bare metal looks good for this sunlight angle right here. Alright, flaps 5. Man, the sim looking good. Normally DFW is super mid, but this is looking very realistic. Flying the single queue flight director. Somebody old school American, if anybody knows, on the MD80s, did they run single queue or dual queue? I don't remember. I bet they even ran both, to be honest with you. I bet their originals were all single queue. I have to look at some old cockpit photos. All right, coming through 220 knots. We'll clean it up. Slats are coming in. All right. speeding up to 250. We're looking good, chat. We are looking good. Hand flying this thing is stupid fun. There's 250k knots. I'll never forget, man. Jump seating. This is how super nice captain I was on the jump seat with. Philly DFW. He was just flying it like this. He had his hands on top of the yoke. Just like this. I thought, man, that guy is a G. He hand flew that sucker all the way up to like 35,000 feet too, which, well, I guess it's legal. Reflection there in the turn. See, I can't fly this airplane and look out the window and stay on the flight director. You really got to be on it there. I always forget the name of this lake. It used to be a military base down there, and then they closed it. It used to be like a car place, and they had a bunch of cars on all these taxiways. I've always wanted to fish it. Can't fish it. I don't believe it's open to the public. Spin this heading bug around. Turtle with the $20 super chat, man. Let me get everything all straightened out here. I'll read that. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Turtle. Very kind of you, my friend. Mountain Creek Lake, is that it, Turks? I don't believe it's open to the public, right? It's this one down here. I think you're right. Mountain Creek does sound right. All right, we're pretty much all trimmed out. I'm gonna lower the nose just a hair. That should be good. Let's go ahead and get autopiloto on. Turn the sim down here for a little bit as we climb out. Let me get to Turtle super chat. Turtle, my man, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Appreciate that, sir. My parents grounded me. Uh-oh. I have a few jokes, but none of the jokes I have would fly here. On second thought, my jokes would crash and burn. They may even put you in a tailspin. Probably would go over your head. My goodness. Turtle, thank you so much, man, for the $20 super chat. Appreciate that. Very clever. Well written, my man. Very kind of you for the $20 super chat. Hopefully you get ungrounded soon. I want you to take off. All right, there's 10,000 feet. Those are coming off. Those are coming off. That stays on. That stays on. These come off, off, off. We'll go ahead and kill the logo lights. That's off as well. Cabin doing cabin things. Looking good. Accelerating out to our climb out speed. Do we need to turn the weather radar on? We might need to. Is there a weather radar on this thing? Weather turb. Power. Helps if you hit the power button.
American 43 Quebec Airport is at your 11 o'clock, 13 miles. Report the field in sight. We have the field.
Did you say American
43 Quebec.
I said 11 o'clock. I thought you said American 11.
43 Quebec, cleared visual approach, runway 17 left.
All right, downtown Dallas. I was just down there today. Had to drive to the passport office, which is literally, chat, I was right here today, somewhere in here. Something federal building, right about there. Had to drive all the way down, hour and a half. I'm not very excited about that. Then I got there and I found out they won't do the same day passport anyway, so I got to go back on Thursday. Gross. Wrong side, my man. What's up, man? Check my phone when I get a second, dude. I will. Wrong side. Hold on. Your stream today, dude. That was a sick livery. Wrong side sim taking out the old school Spirit airplane from the hangar. Where was that? That field in California? What the hell do they call that place when they ground all the airplanes? That was a cool little stream, man. With the gear down, ferrying it. Fuel burn on that one must have been nice. Thanks for the 9 months of fun, V1. Brad Ward, thank you for the 9 months.
357, contact Fort Worth Center 1, tree 2.85.
Coder, there hasn't
Contact
been an update
Fort
yet.
Worth
If you're
Center
talking
1,
about for the
3.85, American 357.
for this airplane. No, not yet. Look at those clouds are looking great.
Fort Worth Center, American 357, passing 13,500 feet for 166.
Victorville, thank you. Thank you, Victorville.
American 357, Fort Worth Center, climb, maintain flight level 330.
Climb, maintain flight level 330, American 357.
All right, 330. I'll spin that in here with my Bravo. 330. Armed. Looking good. All right, let me check my phone. Somebody said I need to check my phone. Unacceptable. This isn't a full flap send stream. I don't have anything. Did you call me or something? Oh, you did. Oh, snap. Hey. Wrong side. Fingers crossed, brother. That's awesome, dude. Very awesome. We got work to do, my man. We got work to do. We got to keep our head down, right? We got to grind it out. We got to make sure we keep our head down. But that would be sweet. Congrats, man. Saw your 737 MAX stream the other day. What are your thoughts on it? Probably going to be a pilot within the next few years. What do you think of it? Should I try study for if seniority and quality of if I did? What do you think I should try to study for if seniority and quality of life I did? Oh, you mean like what's better to fly, 737 A320? Look, man, I tell everybody this that's getting into. I don't know if you're abroad or in the U.S., man. Pick an airplane that's going to have a base where you want to live. Like, if there's 320s at your base that you want to live at, bid for that. If they're both there, bid with whichever one gives you the best quality of life. At this point, who cares about the airplane? There's a lot of like banter on the social media and the influencers, aviation influencers that are like, oh well, the 737 is better, and I've been part of that. Oh, the Airbus is GOAT. Of course it is. Airbus is better than the 737. But in terms of when it comes down to real world, who pick which one to fly, pick whichever one gives you the best quality of life. I could care less what it looks like on the outside. If I got the quality of life that I want, I'll be happy. Now, all things being equal, give me the Airbus every day and twice on Sunday. But it's not gonna, let's just say for an example, there's like, oh, you could have 737 in Dallas, or you could have A320 in Oklahoma City. Like, I would definitely pick 737 in Dallas where I could live.
Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Highballer 09, thanks for the 7 month support, dude. Appreciate you. I hope fully converted to 24. Oh, we gotta get into this. Because XP72 also converted. Everybody, we're gonna have to make a poll. I'm making a poll in chat. Everybody stand by, get ready to vote. Thanks for the 7 month support, my man. Appreciate you. Team Vodka, how you doing, my man? Long time no talk. Vodka, I've been pretty absent in the Discords and stuff, man. I apologize. For everybody that normally sees a lot more of me in the Discord, I do apologize. I have limited time and I got a lot of stuff going on and I'm really trying to prioritize. So hopefully going into the late fall things will normalize, but right now I got a lot of stuff I need to take care of. So I do apologize that I've been rather absent from a lot of the normal socials. All right, how do I get this poll in there? All right, let the arguments begin. I hated my time commuting on the jump seat at 80% of the time, and I don't know why we fly so many 737s from hub to hub. Listen, man, commuting, I said it before in the last stream, I think, right? There are two types of pilots in this world. There are happy pilots, and there are commuter pilots. It's that simple. Everything else falls into a subcategory of each. But, and there are I think I know of one, maybe personally, maybe two people who don't think commuting is that big of a deal. They're also single, no kids, no family. So if you're single, no kids, no family, or just young, single, and dumb, then commuting, what is commuting? It's just another day. Like, what else are you going to do with your time, right? But outside of that, if you start having a family and you start having things that you need to do, there's no justification for, at least in my opinion, for commuting. It sucks.
Center, Southwest
It sucks.
1851. Good afternoon.
Jeremy says, why would one give you better quality of life of the other when you have equivalent routes? Oh, it all depends, man. It just depends on how that particular base is. I mean, it kind of gets in the nuances of seniority. So some airplanes will have better low seniority. So for instance, like let's just say the 737 versus the Airbus, no one wants to fly the 737, so everybody bids for the Airbus. So even though the schedules are semi-similar, a lot of guys want to be on the Airbus, so it's harder to get to the Airbus. Upgrades on the Airbus are longer. But if you go to the 737, maybe you could hold the base that you want. So just go to the 73 and hold the base that you want instead of being clung to an airplane. You get what I'm saying? Now, a lot of that is nuanced in pilot contracts and stuff, but I mean, in my opinion only, it's pretty simple. Just bid for whatever is the best quality of life, and you can drive to work. Airplane will take care of itself. Uh-oh, Captain Canada's in the house. Excuse me, sir. What happened to the option for converting over to X-Plane 12? They're going to get you now. Listen, well, I purposely left that out because if I mention X-Plane 12, the pitchforks come out, man. So, but I see you have pretty much fully converted to 2024. So, Cap Canada's converted. XP72 is converted. It says the chat is at 48% no, 52% yes have fully converted to 2024, which is pretty wild. Pretty wild. 2024 is just the goat sim. Just the goat sim, man. I saw the comments at XP's video, sheesh man, tough crowd. Oh, I know, dude. I know. There are, you know, it's fun to just throw a bone out there and let the crowd go wild. The first video he did, it got a little heated for sure, man. Pitchforks and torches, Thrust said, exactly. Yeah. I don't know, there's one out there, I don't know if it's still out there, it's like, this is why you're a joke to the industry. You don't take things seriously. Man. Hold up, chat, I gotta read this real quick. I gotta take care of something real quick, guys. Give me a second. Be right back. Well, I'm gonna still be here, but hold on. All right, I'm here, chat. I'm here. Hold on. So, oh my gosh.
American 357.
All right.
Contact Fort Worth Center 135.1.
All right, I'm back, Chad. I'm back. Sorry, I had a important email I had to answer there. All right.
135.1, American 357.
Good thing I had an FO taking over the radios there. We are back. We're going 28.8. We're still climbing 330. All right, cool.
Through flight level 288 for flight level 330.
American 357, Fort Worth Center.
So right now, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're like tinking with things, but the Sim Update 4 beta is amazing. They're great. Things are great cooking. I haven't had any issues with Sim Update 3 yet. But I mean, it's good to hear Sim Update 4 is doing good. Because things are cooking. Sim Update 3 for me. That 4 can only get better from there. BKG, what's going on, man? Thanks for the 26-month support. How are you holding up? I'm doing good, BKG. How you doing, my man? How you doing? Things are holding up, my friend. Things are holding up pretty well. I'm trying to find something in an email, guys. I'm kind of multitasking here. No, it's not bidding day. So essentially what happened is I need to schedule an admin, basically a Zoom meeting. And it says prior to the Zoom meeting, I need to have some documents uploaded, including my passport. But literally today, what I just say, I dropped my passport off at the passport office because I'm renewing it. Because for us, we need to have minimum 6 months. And mine wasn't expiring till July of next year, so I had some time, but I wanted to knock it out now anyway, but I don't have it. So I wanted to do this Zoom thing this week, but now the only other option is the day before I go in person, and I just hope that doesn't put a hang up with documents, but I don't know what's worse, either do it the day before with all my stuff uploaded, or do it on Wednesday and I not have my passport yet. I don't know. Yeah, Turks. So literally, I mean, what do you think, man? Am I going to hose myself? Because, so the options I had is tomorrow or Wednesday, which I'm fine doing either, but I'm not supposed to get my passport back until Thursday. So the other option was the day before the in-person. So that's the one I picked because I have all my stuff, but I hate to do that the day before. Do you think it matters? I don't know. There's a reschedule button. I could reschedule it for Wednesday. That's what I initially picked, but damn, like I literally just dropped my passport off today. I might have it by Wednesday. I might not. Do it without the passport? I don't think you can. It says upload them before. I don't know. Is it just me or 24 been pretty laggy? Well, Hunt 320, I haven't been flying it enough. So, to really notice any lag. I did notice New York, but I think the last stream we did, we were in New York City with the 737 MAX, which tends to be heavy. So, I don't know if that was oh, chat, we didn't arm it. 330 arm. Hopefully we get it in time. Oh, I think we were. It just went into VNAV level. I think. We never hit Magic Barrel Ref. Oh, for sure, Turks. Yeah. So you think it won't matter that I did it the day before, right? I just was thinking like, well, if I do it the day before, then they're not going to have enough time to go over all my documents. I'd like to give them a week to go over all the documents and have the documents be cleared out, you know? But maybe it's not a big deal. I guess I'd rather follow the instructions than try to explain it. My last renewal took 3 months. Well, no, this was supposed to be the same day. My buddy said he went and got his same day. It's if you do the emergency passport renewal, because there's a federal Dallas passport office agency. It's a passport agency. It's not a third-party passport place. It's the passport agency. And if you have international travel within 2 weeks, you can qualify to go do emergency passport. And he said he got his in 1 day. Now, I also just have a phone voicemail, so hold on. If this is the passport people, I'm going to be really upset. Hold on. Okay, no, it's not. It's some spam call. But wear pants for the Zoom? Yeah, for sure. Oh, you didn't do emergency? Yeah. All right, Turks. Okay, so I guess I'll leave it as is. But that just means I got to drop my trip coming up. Oh, darn. How unfortunate. I have to drop another trip. All right. These are zooming this out. That looks good out to swoop. We're going to let them smoke them if you got them. Seatbelt sign is coming off. Pretty short flight, so we don't want to get too carried away here, but we can just take a little rest over the wing view here. Hunt says, when I switch from external, sound changes, but takes like 3 seconds and it freezes. That's bizarre, man. I don't know about that. Let me get my flight tracker up here. Let's see where we're at on the tracking camera. All right, we're just about ready to go over Shreveport. Ooh, there is some weather out there just southeast of Alexandria. Shouldn't be an issue, though. Just some isolated thunderstorms. Oh, yeah, Turks, for sure. I'll have it. My logbook, I got ProSoft binders. I had a buddy tell me about it. He said he did it, and it was one of the best things he did. So I've got my 2 paper books, and that's why I bought a label maker as well, because I want to make everything like professional looking with those. I'm going to put all the rounded out times on those, and then I have my digital logbook, which is pretty much all my turbine time. I have all my airline time in there, and I also have some of my turbine time, or the rest of my turbine time in there from turboprops, and putting that together in a really nice, like, legit binder and stuff. So that is for sure going to be hopefully one of my strong sites. It says a lot of people go to the review board for paperwork issues. I've heard of that. Of the 12 of us in our group, only me and 2 others got CJOs on the spot. The other 8 went to the board. That's about what it was when I interviewed several years ago. It was the same thing. There were 4 of us that got it on the spot, and then I never saw the rest of the class, so I'm assuming they went to the review board as well. And I think there was 10, might have been 10 or 12 of us as well. It's been a while now, but yeah. But so here's the thing. I'm a little nervous about this. So because of my current situation with respectfully declining the first one, my buddy that I talked to, he was a 17-year guy here at my operator, and he went over there. He's the only other person I know that said no thank you and then re-interviewed and was successful. And he said he only knows one other person besides me. So that between the 2 of us, there's only 3 people that we know. And he's the Dallas captain rep for our operator, so he knows a lot of guys that I know. But they sent him to the board. So I don't know if I'm going to automatically go to the board or not. But I'm going to make sure everything that I can control is dotted and T's are crossed, because I don't want to mess this up, man. I want to mess it up. But yeah, the board is seems like it's becoming more popular as of late. Evening from France, guys. Giving you some love and force in those troubled times. What's up, Zephyr? Thanks for the support, man. Hope you're having a wonderful evening there. Is Bluebird still planning to be 2020 only at launch? That'll bring a lot of people back. Aaron, so the last that I heard officially, they said that they should have a 2024 compatible, not native, but a 2024 compatible 7.5 shortly after, if not at release time. So that's what I'm clinging my hope to, Aaron. That's what I'm clinging on to. I'm not 100% sure, but the last I heard, well, at the expo even, when I talked to Bluebird at the expo, they said that, yeah, they're going to try to have a compatible version very soon after if not at time of release. Now, in my opinion, it would be a very, I don't know, I mean, I'm not a business person. I just push buttons. But in the current state of simulation, I don't think it would be the best business decision to release the 7.5 only on 2020. It's been 3 years that we've been waiting. If it's going to take another month or two to get a compatible version, just compatible, not even native, just to get a compatible version so you could sell it or market it for, you know, the same both sims, I think it would be well worth it for Bluebird. But I don't know. Who knows? The interview itself is with two pilots. Just explain the situation and decision making to them. Contrary to what people see from the outside, this is extremely family focused company. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Turks. Yeah, man. That's what I've heard that too from people on the inside there, you know, so that does make me feel better. And I honestly, I kind of felt that way the first time I went through. It was like I was going over my, you know, so my buddy asked me the question. I was talking to him and he said, yeah, at the very end, he's like, yeah, the last thing they asked me was, why'd you say no to us? So I've been preparing my response. And ultimately, this is not my response, but it's part of it is, you know, my heart was always there. That's where I want it to be in my heart. But it was my brain that decided against it. It wouldn't have been the best decision at the time. But yeah, I've been working on that one. They said they waited till the very end and then asked them. It's like, because I was like, do I bring it up? Do I not bring it up? I'm not going to bring it up, but I am definitely expecting to be asked. I call on the day the 7.5 is released. Microsoft 24 will do an update messing everything up. Fly to live. I would not be surprised, my man. I would not be surprised if that were true.
American 357, contact Fort Worth Center 126.325. Have a good
Jordan Zach, thanks for the $2 super chat. I'm looking at the 7.2. Do I go for it? Hey, Jordan, if you like the 727, I think you're going to have fun with it. No. Give me a second here and get some water.
357. Good afternoon, flight level 330.
The 727. I'll maybe AI ATC answer this here.
357 Fort Worth Center.
I love the 7.2 in real world, and I love it in the sim. It's definitely had some growing pains. But it's definitely progressing. I haven't flown it in a while. I think we're probably... I think it's probably in a state now where it's even better than when it released, because when the 7.2 first came out, I thought it was really good. And then a couple updates came out, and it kind of went backwards, in my opinion. They kind of opened up a lot of... wormholes and bugs. And then they finally got a handle on that, and then they really started improving the product. So if you're a fan of the 727... I don't think you're gonna regret your purchase, because it is still fun to fly. The sounds are pretty good. I mean, it's fun. It is definitely a fun airplane to fly. It keeps you busy. So I don't think you regret it, man. Captain Simps says, I'm the hiring manager. Thank you for letting us know what you'll be saying ahead of time. We will take that into consideration. Oh, geez, I hope you're kidding. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be ready to hit them with the feels, man. I'm gonna be ready, Turks. I wish it was this week, dude. Like, I want to do it, you know? Like, I don't want to wait. I want to go now. But, yes, sir, indeed. Hey, Fred, what's going on, man? Thanks to whoever gifted me a sub. Yeah, buddy. Welcome over from the vertical stream, too. Captain Skipper, I just saw your message over there. If you're still here, I use the AMD 70... What do I have? Radeon 7900 XTX. All AI them to send me a CJO where they're at it, Mickey G. For sure, dude. Oh, ask them. Yeah, I'll throw your name in. I'll drop your name. I know this one dude, Mickey G. He's a Steelers fan. Hey, Ron, what's going on? What did I miss? You're applying for a job at Bass Pro? Yeah, Cabela's, actually. But yeah, they're owned by Bass Pro Shops. So, yeah. Cabela's, Bass Pro, same thing. Are you using FSR3? No, I don't believe I am. I don't believe I am using FSR3. That's the native frame gen, right? I'm not. I'm just using regular juice. we got to keep an eye on our TOD because we got to let them know when we're ready to descend. And this VNAV arrival is pretty much fly until you're ready and then drop down. So Voodoo at 7,000 feet. TD 120 miles, 129 miles. We're looking good. Oh, that looks beautiful. Let me go back to my drone cam, zoom it out a little bit. Yes, indeed, right there. Oh, yeah. So, Turks. Because my phone likes to remind me of photos, you know, like this time last year. For the last 3 years, man. Every September, no, October was when I had it, the first one. Every October, my phone reminds me of that model airplane. And it has been a pinprick to the heart every time I see that photo. So this is my opportunity to patch up all those pinpricks. Just remembered we get 2 Monday Night Football games tonight. That's right, Tyson. That's why we're trying to keep this flight going here so I can get home in time and cook some ribs. All right. Everything is set up. Just got a confirmation email, so. All right. I'm excited, man. I am excited. When MD80 transatlantic, that'd be something, right? Young cereal box. What's going on, my man? How you doing? It says, slowly start switching to FS24. I think once PMDG 7.3 drops, I'll make the switch fully. That's what a lot of people are waiting on. Oh, I missed the turn. Look at that. Hit the like button if you wish American brought back the MD80s. Hola, yo estoy aprendo. No hablo inglés.
American 357, contact Houston Center 2785.
Contact Houston Center 2785, American 357.
Let's see. Chat is still pretty much split on the poll.
Houston Center, American
That's crazy.
357. Good afternoon.
Still
Flight
50% of
level
180 of you are in old school sim.
American 357, Houston Center, copy.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty tight poll. I'm actually surprised. I thought for sure it'd be a little bit more tilted than that. Don't overthink it. Just do the interview like the meeting with the consultants in the movie Office Space. I think most people don't have the VRAM to 124. Turk, do you think VRAM is still an issue? I mean, I feel like we both have 24 gigs, but I wonder if that is still a problem. You know, if it really makes that much of a difference. I know it made a huge difference coming out of the gate, but I mean, like Captain Canada, I don't think he's changed his GPU, right? And he can run it now with the Sim Update 2, or Sim Update 3 rather. So I think it's probably been improved. 24 runs smoother than 20 ever did for me. Yeah, I've felt that way basically since day one of 2024, man. It's always been smoother. Other than, okay, I'll take it back. Not day one. Day one of 2024 was pretty wild. We did a 10-hour stream on that day. That was nuts. Yeah, that 2024, when I went back to fly the 777 in 2020 before it was in 24, I couldn't believe how terrible my performance was. Or not even performance. I mean, it was just the stutteriness of the sim was pretty bad. What's more nerve-wracking, a check ride or airline interview? Airline interview, man. Check rides, I've always had a different feeling for it. So check ride is like, I've always looked at a check ride as an opportunity to demonstrate, not show off because that can get you in trouble. I've always looked at check rides as an opportunity to demonstrate my competence in the aircraft, whether that's from PPL all the way to doing a recurrent sim check, right? I feel if you're fully prepared, as you should be, and us, as pilots, only us really know if we're fully prepared. But it is our responsibility to know when it is our responsibility to fully prepare. So if we're fully prepared, there's really nothing you need to worry about. Now, I get it. Some of the initial like PPL or first solo for sure. I was a little nervous. For who isn't nervous for their first solo, right? A little bit. But after the PPL, I would say by your commercial check ride, you should be chomping at the bit to just get to the check ride and get it going, because you're competent in your abilities and you're confident in those abilities. So you're ready to just get on with it, right? An airline interview, similar, but there's always, I've done a handful of airline interviews, and it's like you just don't want to put your foot in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like you just have to be clear. And but the same thing, I think people I don't want to say overhype them. You can definitely psych yourself out with an interview, but I there's almost like two completely different vibes. I can't really compare an interview with a check ride. I would rather do a check ride than an interview, because like I said, a check ride is pretty cut and dry. It's pretty black and white. You either performed the tasks that you knew were coming, or some rendition of the tasks that you knew were coming. You either performed them satisfactory or unsatisfactory. An interview, there's a lot more, things left to be determined by the interviewer rather than the interviewee. I mean, that could be something that you said. It could be your mannerisms, it could be anything that deter them from crediting you with enough points or marks, or however their interview system is. I know there's a couple interview systems out there. In the airline world, it's pretty common that airline interviews are scored on points. So you get X amount of points for certain things, and if you hit a certain amount of points, they should offer you the job, barring any other, objections. Some interviews are done a little bit differently, where they're not scored on a point system, but there is definitely there's more up in the air for an interview than there is for a check ride. All right, we're getting ready to start down soon on the Addad. Hung Start, what's up, Boris? Good to see you, man. Did I see the Dukes got an update? I did, right after I got ready for this stream, so that's unacceptable. So I didn't have time to get them ready. But we'll be flying the Dukes later this week, man. We'll be flying the Dukes, and yeah, man. Also, Lear 35. Lear 35, man. Can't wait to fly that. 10-hour stream, log 0.5 hours. Or if you stay nervous for life, PSA stream goes down with the oh yeah, I've heard they've been bad in the past. Turk says pilot interviews are just about could you sit a cockpit with that person for 4 days, not want to never show up to work again. True. That is very true. It's a lot easier to sell yourself during a check ride than it is an interview for most people. Not fair. And by the time you get to an interview, like if you're already there, right? If you're at the facility where you're going to do the interview, you've already been selected, that company has probably, especially if it's a 121 airline, that company has already spent time and money, and by money I mean by paying their recruiting team to sift through applicants to select ones that they see fit. So they've already essentially spent some money on you to get you there. A lot of times they will fly you to the place of interview. They will provide lodging, right? So they're already spending money on you to bring you in. So they want you there. It's not like they're just calling you in to tell you to pound sand. So if you're one that gets nervous for interviews, which is, I think a little bit of nerve is only healthy, but if you're really nervous about going to an interview, think of it that way. The company does want you there. Not probably. They want you there. If you're there, they want you to work for them. So show them why you want to work with them. Now, I don't know, outside of the airline world, I will say I haven't had many interviews outside of the airline. I'm sure there are different corporate interviews and things of that nature where there's probably a little bit more nuance to it. But as far as airline stuff, that's kind of what I've always observed.
1, runway 2.
All right, Addad 1, runway 2. We'll expect that. Runway 2, that's the short one.
Expect
Woof.
Addad 1, runway 2, American 357.
Isn't that the short one? No floaties. All right, Addad 1. Addad 1 off LSU. And let's zoom that in here. Out of below 230 for LSU. So is that in the box? Let's go here to the legs page, LSU. Nope. Let's just make it a hard altitude of 230. That might actually, we're about ready to start down, aren't we? Let's get the sounds up. Yep, that'll do it. Let's go ahead and say we are ready for descent.
American 357 approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
American 357
Addad.
after fighting Tiger, cleared via Addad 1. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 240. Armstrong New Orleans Airport landing runway 2, altimeter 3002.
After fighting Tiger, cleared via Addad 1. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain flight level 240. Armstrong New Orleans Airport landing runway 2, altimeter 3002, American 357.
All right, here we go. We're going to start descent now. He gave us 240. Then it's descend via.
357, contact Houston Center 126.35.
Center on 126.35, American 357. Have a good afternoon.
All right, so Addad 11 below, turbojets landing other than is 13, so it'll be 11 is the bottom.
American 357, Houston Center.
So 11 is set, but this is going to dive us down here because it put us in that clamp mode, didn't it? I have Addad and Voodoo in the flight plan twice. Do I really? I do. No, Addad, Voodoo. Oh, Addad, Voodoo. What? Why do I have that twice? All right, let's set 240 first and then via. His clearance was really confusing. We're going to set 24 first. 240 is set. Then we'll continue down to 11,000 feet and approach for runway 2. Let's get this dialed in here. It's going to be 111.7 and 016. 111.7. Zero 16. All right, 111.7, 016 set both sides, and we're descending to 240 to Fighting Tiger. Then we will descend down to 11,000. The minimum here is, what is it going to be, 200 feet? Or actually, ILS is 413. Is this because of the ships? I think it is. So it's actually going to be a 413 on the rad out, which is, DH is going to be 400, 413. What's 413, right? Yep, 413 ILS straight in, which is 415 feet above the ground. Landing runway 2. It's going to be a short runway. I do have, well, it's 7,000 feet, not that short, but 7,000 feet, runway 2. We'll plan to exit at Uniform Tango, double back to the terminal building. I do have the vertical sim, I believe. I think I have vertical sim MSY installed. So those are all set up. Seatbelt signs are on. We're cooking with gas now, Chad. We are cooking with gas. Mickey G says, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about doing my first interview someday. I can't wait. I can't wait for you, man. Who knows? Maybe I'll be doing it for you. So I got to do interviews for a short time for one of my operators, and it was something that I actually really enjoyed doing. And I would love to be able to do it again in the future, because I think that is a pretty cool role to see. And I mean, get to really see people's dreams come true, essentially. So doing interviews is fun. I moved over 24 fully, still trying to find that sweet spot for graphics and performance, given I have a pretty high-end hardware. Nice, Luke. Luke, make sure you're using either auto FPS or dynamic LOD. That's going to be your best friend, my man. It's going to be your best friend for performance on the ground and low level. We're 10 miles from LSU, 24.4. We're VNAV cap. So I'll set 11 after we capture this here. We'll see what happens. Is it going to... So this is an MD80 learning tool here. Will this level by itself in VNAV level? It sure did. So what if I scroll this in? If I scroll in 11, let's see if it starts down after LSU. Use auto FPS? Good. All right, cool. That's a big one. I figured out beyond ATC is usually late when clearing you to lower higher altitude while you're on the move. Just blow through the level if you know you're going to get lower after controller change. Yeah, vodka. So the big one, so just letting them know. So what I do is I let the airplane tell me where the descent is, and then I'll let beyond ATC know. I'll say ready for descent now, and then that seems to work out much better than just waiting on ATC. Wasn't vertical sim? Latin VFR. Thank you. How could I? Yeah, Latin VFR. Not as good as vertical sim. Latin VFR MSY. That's the one I have. I did not Oscar. That was on... I applied for the beta thing for that, and it was only on 2020. And, you know, 2020 is dead to me, so...
American 357, descend, maintain 12,000, altimeter 3002.
Okay, makes it easy.
Descend, maintain 12,000, altimeter 3002, American 357.
VNAV DES 12,000. Down we go. Would you ever fly long haul? No. Listen, I wouldn't say never, but in my current life state, long haul is not very appealing to me. And it's never been appealing to me, to be honest with you. When I first got into aviation, I actually wanted to be a corporate pilot. That was the main goal. And then I kind of fell into the airline thing and rode with it ever since. But I still think long-haul jets are cool. Wide bodies are sweet. But ever since I got rid of 3 engines or more for long-haul, my interest is greatly diminished in terms of wanting to fly long-haul. Trust me, if there was still some operator out there that was flying 747s around long-haul, oh my gosh, is this the Passport Company? Hold on, Chad, I gotta answer this. Okay, chat. Well, that was an interesting phone call. What I missed? Is Turk still here? Let's see. Let's see. What did I do? What, descend 12,000. We're leveling off. That looks good. All right, we're good. Magic Bear ref is set. So Turks, that was them. Called me and said they don't like. I saw you scheduled it the day before. You're in person. I was like, they don't typically like that. Is there any way we can do it easier? And I explained to them the passport thing, and they said, oh, absolutely, not a problem. So we're gonna do it on Wednesday this week. So, but he said yes, as long as you have it before the in-person, I should be totally fine, which I will. Cool. Glad I answered that phone call.
American 357, contact New Orleans, approach 125.5. Have a good flight.
Did we arm 12? We did. 16.5 for 12. 3001 is set. Those are on. Nose lights remain to be on. Let's go. Those nacelle lights. I never turned the aux hydraulic pump on, Rip.
We have Delta on board.
We have Delta on board. Delta operators?
American 357, New Orleans approach. Altimeter 3002, expect the visual approach runway 2.
Wilco, expect visual runway 2.
Altimeter 3002, expect the visual approach runway 2.
Any thoughts on the new Phoenix update? Dude, I think the new Phoenix update is fantastic, man. Phoenix update is goated, dude. It's I'm having a hard time flying anything else but the Phoenix. That's why, you know, the MD80 is so unique that I still like flying this airplane. But, man, there's so many other airplanes out there that just don't even come close to the Phoenix. So it's hard. I don't just want to fly Phoenix. But I think it's phenomenal, man. Passport company calling about its extended warranty. No, it wasn't them. It was somebody more important than them. If you could fly Denver, Chicago, 744 every day, would you do that? Oh, hell yeah, Mick Oatmeal. I've already said my dream job is domestic turns from Dallas, Fort Worth on an A340-600. I want to do LAX turns or like Chicago turns on an A340-600. That's my dream job. 4 engines, still an Airbus, so it makes it a lot easier to do multi-legs a day. Big juice. Oh yeah, Turks, for sure I won't. No beard, right? I'll shave, okay. I will shave, Turks. Leave Voodoo heading 100. Let's dial that in.
135. Expect radar vectors
135.
for visual approach runway 2, American 357.
Let's see how Beyond ATC does on the vectoring today. We'll let them vector us.
American 357, descend, maintain 11,200.
Descend, maintain 11,200.
I forget how to do. How do I do hundreds of feet, Chad? Do you remember?
American 357, turn right, heading 130, vectors for the approach.
Done.
Turn right, heading 130, American 357.
130, we're vertical speed down to 11. 13 for 11, we're 250. FMS idle, heading select VNAV descent.
Descend and maintain 3,900.
Easier. 3,900. Let's just round up to 4,000.
American 357.
Tab, thank you. Oh, crap. Hold on, I forgot. Oh, I got to move this. That's how you know it's 2020 keyboard. All right, 3,900. Thank you. 3,900 armed. Let's go vertical speed. Vertical speed 1,500. 130 on the heading. Let's zoom the range out. We're getting vectors for runway 02. Why are we actually... Is that right? Let's see if... Runway 11. We need to change it in the box. Not going to make the same mistake. ILS 2. Execute. Clean up the box. Looking good. 111.7, 016. We're out of vectors. Turn up the sounds even more. Let's get flight recorder ready. Man, nice sunset into New Orleans. Jordan, I'm with you, man. I wish we had high quality. I wish we had more high quality classics, and we are. 747 PMDG is going to break the internet, man. PMDG, well, it's not going to, but for me it is. I might take personal leave of absence for the PMDG 74 Classic, man. All right. Getting ready to go through 10,000 feet. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Gosh, I missed the 80, man. I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying that because I used to hate flying on them, but I miss seeing them. Look how sweet they look. That's how starved I am for anything other than Airbuses and 737s in airports. You look at ramp photos from 2000, 2005, heck, even up to like 2009. From 2009, that's when it really started to get cleaned out. You know, you had the financial crisis in 08, and things started to clean up and consolidate. But man, look at some old ramp photos, or like the old plane spotting videos, like LAX plane spotting in 2002. Just some really cool stuff, man. Now it's like 737, A320, A319, 737, A320, A321, 737, 737, 777, 737.
New Orleans approach, American 3196, 8500 with information Delta.
I miss them roaring over my house. Much more cool than the CRJ, ERJ. Yeah.
American 3196 New Orleans approach. Altimeter
Bartek, the add-on I'm using for the MD80, the only one I'm using is a sound pack. The MD80 immersive sound pack. That's what I'm using. That's the only one. Let's just get an old DC9 and refurb. That'd be something, man. Do you think the FS Labs 320 is any better than the Fenixes? No, I do not, Pedro. I've already done several videos on that. I plan to compare. Trust me, we love the comparison videos out here because everyone wants content to argue about. When Fenix drops its Neo, you can expect a full comparison, Neo versus Neo, from the FS Labs, 100%. But I don't even have the FS Labs installed anymore. All I bought was the 321 Neo, and I bought the did I buy the 321 Neo? I think I did. Yeah. So until Fenix drops their 321 Neo, probably won't be in the FS Labs anytime soon. I mean, and I say that not trying to be super negative. I just, in my opinion, the Fenix does more Airbus things correctly than the FS Labs does. But that's, that was, a couple of months ago now. So who knows? I know there's been some updates and stuff. Maybe it's been cleaned up. But out of the gate, I wasn't super thrilled.
American Tree 57, turn left, heading 075. Intercept the 2 localizer. Descend, maintain 2,500.
Turn left, heading 075, intercept the 2 localizer, descend, maintain 2500, American 357.
We need to get down, chat. .275, intercept the loc. Speed brakes are coming out.
Airport is at your 10 o'clock, 12 miles. Report the field in sight.
Insight. We're high. Let's start the recording and hand fly.
American Tree 57, cleared visual approach, runway 2.
Cleared visual approach 2, American 357.
Recording's on. Thrust levers are mine. Speed brakes are out. Flaps 5.
Expect radar vectors for visual approach, runway 2.
Lead Rayoff heading 185, expect radar vectors for visual approach, runway 2, American 3196.
American Tree 57, contact New Orleans Tower 119.5.
Over to Tower 119.5, American 357, take care.
Chat, we're hiring a van full of hippies here.
New Orleans Tower, American 357.
I was looking at this. I thought this was the glide slope. What?
American Tree 57, New Orleans Tower, wind variable, runway 2, cleared to land.
What was that?
American 357.
We're doing some S-turns to see if we can get down here. We'll call it 2900 for Is that the wind on the flap? sound because we're so fast. We're diving it down. I never set my net ref set. 40, 135. So we'll call it 140. We're in an MD80. We should be able to catch it. Doing a little bit of a side slip here. Hit the like button if you ever had to do S-turns on final. If you're the FAA. I've never done that. Why is the flight director off? Because we're doing a visual approach. Remember, this is MD80 circa 2001, so we can be stable at 500 feet. That's our requirement. We're going through 1400. Let's do a little update on the Magic Barrel ref. Yes, still 3001. Oh, look at this. This is a standard approach circa 2001. There's nothing abnormal to see here. There's 1,000 feet. We got 500 feet to go still. Oh, we are stable as a rock. Here comes the slope. On speed. A little bit fast. 500 feet, stable. Landing.
4 minimums.
Look at that. I love the sound of that pressurization wheel clicking away.
300.
Right, don't hit the power lines.
200.
Now, if that was a 321, you'd be going around. Man, the lights look wonderful.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, that was me. Never on the spoilers.
Exit left at Tango, American 357.
Whoo! I thought it was auto spoilers. Gosh, I always forget that. Still made it, and I think we greased it too. I love the landing light on the wing here on the MD80. It's that little triangle view. I think that was a butter chat. I got a little squirrely there after landing.
American 357, contact ground 121.9er. Have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon.
Ground 121.9er, American 357.
All right.
American 357, request taxi to the gate.
American 357, welcome to Armstrong New Orleans Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Let's just go to Bravo 5. That's what it says. Or heck, let's just go to Alpha 5. It's the first option.
Request gate Alpha 5, American 357.
American 357, gate Alpha 5 taxi via Sierra Hotel Golf.
Gate Alpha 5 via Sierra Hotel Golf, American 357.
SkyWest 3970, gate Charlie 8, request pushback and engine start.
I don't know why, but the SkyWest pilot's voice sounds like a SkyWest pilot there.
SkyWest 3970, New Orleans ground pushback approved.
All right, let's see what our landing rate says on Volanta. I'm going to end the flight.
Approved, face south, SkyWest 3970. American 2223.
180, according to Volanta. 180. What was it? Sierra Hotel Golf.
American 2223,
That's this one right here.
runway 2 taxi via Golf Sierra.
Well, stable by 500, chat. We right on it. FT Sim. No, this is MD80 immersive audio sound pack. Oh, Delta's blocking us. That's twice this week I've been blocked by Delta.
1313 heavy, New
Unbelievable.
Orleans ground pushback approved. Face north.
Delta, push gate 39 to not block V1. What do? They push and block V1. Anyone know how to turn on the packs in the Airbus? Overhead switch, they're auto. Unless you turn them off, they're still on. Frickin' SkyWest blocking us in here. That's actually is that a Mike Delta bird? That's Republic. Chat. 818 Mike Delta. Is that Republic? Someone look up that tail number. 818 Mike Delta. I'm going to hold short because apparently guy likes to block our gates here. Look at that American 319 out there. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Orleans. Just a few minutes early here on the ground, just waiting for some traffic clear the alley here. We'll be right into our gate. Thanks for your patience. That is Republic. I bet you it's in my logbook.
Taxi via Hotel, Golf, Sierra, SkyWest 3970.
Listen, I have my my digital logbook.
SkyWest 3970, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
I think we're gonna have a traffic conflict here.
SkyWest 3970.
Let me see. While I'm waiting for this guy, I'm gonna see. What is it? 818 Mike Delta.
FedEx 1313 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
FedEx 1313
Huh?
Heavy.
No, that one's not in my logbook.
Taxi
Really?
Echo Sierra.
I thought for sure it'd be in my logbook.
Runway 29er via Echo Sierra, FedEx 1313 Heavy.
All right, he wants to hold short for me. So it's a traffic conflict.
Over to Tower 119.5, American 2223.
Kind of want to see if I can get him to move. Yeah, that's SkyWest 3870. So I'll tell you what, we'll just taxi through him. Ramming speed, chat. Yeah, Turks, log 10. I just got it on my PC because I had to upload it for Rosoft. So I was trying to search the tail number. I'm surprised that's not in my... I have to double check that. Maybe I typed it wrong.
SkyWest 3970, continue taxi.
Oh, now it's on him. Continue.
Taxi SkyWest 3970.
All right, SkyWest, go. Get out of my way. I'll follow you. Go, SkyWest. No? Okay, fine. I'm going. I didn't install the map yet. Less plugins, the better. I'm sorry, Turks, not the program. I have my logbook uploaded in PDF because I needed to upload it from ProSoft. So I have my 121 time in PDF on my PC now. So I just did a search to see if I had that tail number. Did I just lose a landing gear? Oh, now Delta's behind us. Good.
Heavy, contact New Orleans, Tower 119.5. See you.
Contact Tower 119.5, FedEx 1313 Heavy.
I'm a little bit concerned with the bumping of the ramp here. Alpha 5, that's way over yonder. We're just going to park next to the American over here. We're not going to go all the way to Alpha 5. Ain't nobody got time for Alpha 5. There's the Charlie gates with unknighted. We're going to go into the lane 2 here. Let's just cut across the ramp. We're not going to shut down because we did determine that replays with the MD80 are best served with the engines running. So for sake of time, since it's Monday Night Football, we're just going to roll it in. But I'm still recording, so I will try to do a cinematic shutdown view. I'll try to do a cinematic shutdown view
United 1360, gate Charlie
after the
15,
replay
request
ends.
pushback and engine start.
Let's take this one right here.
United 1360, New Orleans ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
321.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, United 1360.
I don't see an MD80 line. We'll take it to the 321 line. Ooh, that was a good one. Brakes are set. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Orleans. Let me stop the recording. All right, let's end Beyond ATC. Beautiful Beyond ATC flying today. That was me getting behind the airplane there for the descent. But loved Beyond ATC today. 10 for 10 experience on Beyond ATC. I really enjoyed that one. Some days it's a little iffy. They do some weird things to us. But 10 for 10 today. I really enjoyed the traffic and everything. Aaron, what Vodka is talking about, so real quick before we get into the replay mode, yes, if you install the Beyond ATC traffic map, it's a separate plugin, what happens is you can pop the map and you'll see the traffic around you, and if you want to delete them, you can. So for instance, in that exact scenario right now, I could have clicked on that SkyWest jet and it would have disappeared him, so I wouldn't have to taxi through him. We've also experienced this on like a back taxi where an airplane didn't clear the runway, so I wasn't getting cleared for takeoff. So, yeah. Yep, that's it. It's a Windows app, excuse me. Windows app. Windows app. All right, here we go. Replay mode is coming up. Fire the replay. We were high. Flaps are coming in. I'm going to speed it forward here. We're going to get a little flippy flappy wings until everything syncs up. I'm going to run it forward. Let the wings, let the flaps come in. Once they get to their full 40 position, they'll stop flickering. We're going to wind the sim time back just a few minutes for... Actually, I'll leave it. A blue hour is kind of nice, to be honest with you.
200.
Oh, I left the window open, chat. Sorry, I missed the stream. Are you going to do a Duke stream? Yes, this week, Bearded Aviator. Hopefully, this week, my man. Frames, Batman. Smooth as butter, AA Ron. That was a very smooth flight. Good frames, too. Let's go ahead and watch it from outside view. And we'll do Fabiano replay mode. Hold it. Flaps 40. She wants the brick. Oh. That was a great Flaps 40 landing, if you ask me. Alright, hold on. So let's pause it. Wind it back. Right about there. Let's do this. It's going to be loud for a second. We're going to go camera, showcase, and then we got to go... Oh, no, wrong one. Reset position. Drone follow off. Drone lock on. Where do we want to watch it from? Let's look towards the sunset. What do you say? Towards the sunset, like so. Zoom in. Drone lock off. Right about there. Drone lock on. All right. See how she did here. Rick Kenzie, what's up, man? Anything you should do? Just installed yesterday. What I would do is try to get everything running with default stuff right now, and then start doing plugins and add-ons. That was me on the rudder pedals there. I probably should. I think I have my default rudders on, not my sensitized ones. But that looks pretty cool. So we're gonna wind this back. I'm gonna set this up, put sail on, and we're gonna end it there. I want to get the sun up just a hair. I hate how it does that when you get right towards the end of the day. There we go. That's it. Beautiful. Sounds are up. Chat. Been a beautiful stream. I really enjoyed this flight. Thank you for tuning in here on the last minute live stream as we took the MD80 into Louis Armstrong International Airport. Thank you for the support. We had some big super chats and some big membership milestone chats dropped on. Getting it kicked off with Virtual Flight Diaries. My man, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for a massive 50 sub home. ARS with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Aristo with 10 gifted subs. Captain Simp as well. Jordan, Zach, and many more. If y'all hit the like button for me on the way out, that would be a huge help. I will be back this week, probably tomorrow. we're going to definitely try to get in the Dukes and TBM, and we might do another Airbus stream too. We'll see, since that's all you guys like to watch. But overall, this was a fun last-minute stream. I'm glad we did it. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I look forward to talking with you all later this week. Enjoy Monday Night Football. Until the next one, stay safe, stay healthy. I'm Peter. See you. Ship. That is so cool. Landing rate, what'd I say, 155 thrust set? $180. I think it was better than that.